An online search is conducted on a controversial topic. The user selectively clicks on articles and websites that align with their pre-existing viewpoint. This selective interaction reinforces confirmation bias by prioritizing information that confirms existing beliefs. The brain exhibits heightened activity in reward centers when processing information that aligns with pre-existing beliefs. This increased activity illustrates the brain's inherent preference for confirmatory information. The brain's preference for confirmatory information is a cognitive bias. Social media algorithms reinforce confirmation bias by prioritizing content aligned with users' past interactions. This algorithmic filtering creates an echo chamber effect, limiting exposure to diverse perspectives. The system learns user preferences and continuously refines content selection, strengthening existing biases. Individuals often consume news from sources that align with their existing political or ideological beliefs. This selective exposure reinforces pre-existing viewpoints, potentially limiting exposure to diverse perspectives. Such consumption patterns can contribute to echo chambers, where opinions are amplified and unchallenged. Group discussions can sometimes lead to selective acceptance of viewpoints that align with pre-existing beliefs. Opposing arguments may be dismissed or downplayed within group settings. This selective acceptance reinforces existing biases and limits comprehensive understanding. Selective memory recall causes individuals to remember information supporting their beliefs more readily. This bias skews perception of past events, leading to inaccurate recollections. Confirmation bias reinforces selective recall, creating a self-sustaining loop of skewed memories. Ambiguous evidence is often interpreted as supporting pre-existing beliefs. This interpretive bias occurs even when the evidence reasonably supports multiple interpretations. Confirmation bias can lead to the misinterpretation of evidence, reinforcing existing beliefs. Ignoring contradictory information visually represents the selective attention aspect of confirmation bias. This behavior involves consciously or unconsciously filtering out data that challenges one's existing beliefs. Selective attention reinforces pre-existing beliefs by minimizing exposure to conflicting perspectives. An echo chamber effect occurs when individuals are primarily exposed to information and opinions that reinforce their existing beliefs. This environment amplifies confirmation bias, leading to a closed loop of reinforcing beliefs and reduced exposure to diverse perspectives. The lack of diverse viewpoints within an echo chamber can lead to polarization and resistance to alternative information. Actively seeking diverse perspectives is crucial for critical thinking. Challenging one's own beliefs helps to reduce confirmation bias. Exploring multiple information sources enhances understanding and decision-making. Critical evaluation of evidence involves assessing potential biases that may skew the data or interpretation. Logical fallacies within evidence can undermine the validity of conclusions drawn from the information. Considering alternative interpretations is crucial for a comprehensive understanding and objective assessment of evidence. Acknowledging the limits of one's knowledge is a valuable trait. Intellectual humility involves being open to the possibility of being wrong. Embracing uncertainty promotes intellectual growth and a deeper understanding. Engaging in respectful dialogue with individuals holding different viewpoints broadens understanding. Constructive dialogue challenges pre-existing assumptions and fosters critical thinking. Respectful discourse promotes intellectual growth and collaborative problem-solving. Fact-checking websites are valuable resources for verifying information and claims. These resources help identify potential biases or inaccuracies in news and media. Cross-referencing multiple sources is essential for thorough information verification. Cognitive reframing involves changing the way one thinks about a situation, shifting perspective to alter emotional responses. Techniques include identifying negative thought patterns and actively challenging their validity with alternative viewpoints. Reframing can help reduce the impact of ingrained biases by promoting flexible and balanced thinking. Continuous learning is essential for intellectual growth and adaptability. Self-reflection helps mitigate confirmation bias and promotes objective thinking. Ongoing efforts are needed to maintain objectivity and avoid intellectual stagnation.